Does keeping your laptop plugged all the time harm it? Today we are going to talk about a very common question. Does keeping your laptop plugged all the time harm it? Can this habit damage your laptop or reduce the battery lifespan? If you ever wondered about this, stick around until the end of this video because I'm going to explain to you detail by detail, okay? So to start, let's understand a little bit more about laptop batteries. So most modern laptops come with lithium-ion batteries, if you haven't known, which are quite different from the ones that is using on older laptops and cell phones. If you ever heard about the memory effect in older batteries like nickel cadmium batteries, let me explain what it was. The memory effect happened when were charged before being fully discharged. Okay, so this process caused them to remember the previous charge level, reducing the full charging capacity over time. So fortunately, lithium-ion batteries today don't suffer from this problem at all, which is a huge advantage, okay? So they don't have this memory effect. So you can charge them at any point without worrying about the harming the battery capacity. And that's already a relief, okay? But then why is there still doubt about leaving your laptop plugged in all the time? Can this actually harm the battery in any way? The answer isn't as straightforward as it seems. So let's break it down for you step by step. So first, one important thing to understand is that lithium-ion batteries have a limited number of charge cycles. What does this mean? So every time you use the battery down to 0% and then fully charge it back again to 100%, that counts as one cycle, okay? So the more charge and discharge cycles you go through, the faster the battery will wear out. So each battery has a set number of charge cycles, usually between 300 and 500, depending on the quality of the component. Okay, so now here's something many people don't realize. Even when your laptop is plugged in, it might still be using the battery, especially if your device is poorly designed or overheating. Okay, so this happens because in some cases the charge doesn't provide enough power to run the laptop directly, which forces the device to use some of the battery while it charges at the same time. So this brings us to another important point, the heat. As I mentioned earlier, the heat is one of the biggest enemies of the battery. So if you are using your laptop for more intense activities like gaming, video editing, or anything that puts a heavy load on the processor and the graphic card, the heat generated can be harmful for the battery. So let me explain what happens. The heat speeds up the degradation of the chemical components inside the battery, reducing its capacity over time. This means that even if you are not using the upcharge cycles, keeping the battery exposed to heat can wear out it faster. Okay? So that's why it's really important to avoid using your laptop and heating trapping surfaces like bed, couches, or even your pants. And always try to use a hard, flat surface that allows for proper ventilation. But what do the manufacturers say about this? Many companies are aware of this concern and have equipped their laptops with a power management system. And those systems are designed to stop charging the battery once it reaches 100%, preventing what's called overcharging. And overcharging was a problem with older laptops that didn't have this protective technology. Okay, in newer models, when the battery hits 100%, the laptop starts running directly on the power from the outlet and the battery stops charging. However, it's important to note that not all laptops have this smart management system. Some of the devices, especially older and cheaper models, may not have this protection. And in those cases, overcharging could be still a risk. So, what should you do to prolong your battery's life? That's the question that you guys want to do, and you guys want answers about it. So, here are some practical tips. Number one, disconnect your laptop from the outlet every once in a while. Even if your laptop has a power management system, it's a good practice to let the battery discharge a bit now and then to avoid leaving it in activity for long periods. You can unplug it and use the laptop until the battery drops to about 30 to 40% and then plug it back again. Number two, avoid letting the battery drop to 0%. While lithium ion batteries don't have the memory effect, letting them completely discharge too often can also shorten the lifespan. Ideally, you should charge them when they hit around 20 or 30. Okay? Number 3. Watch out for the heat. As I mentioned earlier, heat is a big enemy of the batteries. Whenever possible, use cooling pads or stand to ensure proper airflow around the laptop. Also, avoid exposing your laptop to extreme temperatures, whether too hot or too cold, okay? Number 4, configure your power settings. Many laptops offer the option to adjust power management settings depending on your needs. Okay, you can choose balance mode, which prioritizes both performance and energy saving, or power saving mode, which limits performance but extend battery life saver. I can even teach you how to do it right now. Go here on menu. Okay, I'm using the Windows 11, but you can do on your levels in Windows 10 if you want. And here you're going to type power. Click right here, power, manage. You're going to click here on edit power plan, change advanced power settings. Right here we are going to click on, yeah, for me it's only essa parte, tá? Só ver aqui onde é essa opção. Acho que é isso aqui. Aqui. Enfim, deveria estar aqui. Bora continuar como se tivesse aberto essa parte, tá? Clicking right here on this tab, you're going to click right here. For me, it's only showing up the balance activity. I don't know why, but here will be like performance, like just quality, something like that, you know. There will be an option called as well like energy saving or power saving mode. Click on it and it will help you a lot. Okay. Você meio que corta, né? Now you might be asking, what if I need to keep my laptop plugged in all the time? For example, if you are working on a large project, gaming, or doing something heavy, the best thing is to keep it plugged so the battery doesn't drain too quickly. In this case, what you can do is adjust the laptop settings to minimize wear. Many manufacturers like Lenovo and Dell offer a battery preservation mode. So this feature limits the battery charge to around 50 and 6%, even when the laptop is plugged in. So this helps reduce long-term wear. Okay. So is it what about? So is it harmful to leave your laptop plugged in all the time? The answer is it depends on how you use your device. If you have a modern laptop with a power management system, you probably won't have any major issues. But but to maximize the lifespan of the battery, it's a good idea to alternate between it's using it's a good idea to alternate the no, it's a, it's a good idea to alternate between using it plugged in Eita. It's a good idea to alternate between using plugging in and using the battery, and also be mindful of heat. I hope this information helped you to understand better how to take care of your battery in your laptop. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech tips and content. And let me know in the comments, how do you use your laptop? Does it stay plugging in all the time, or do you rely on the battery more? Do you rely on the battery more? Or do you rely on the battery more? I would love to know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.